Hello and welcome again to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. And coming up in this edition, confusion rocks the Ghana Football Association over who to appoint as the next Blasters coach, as names like Addo and Hughton all pop up as the likely favourites to become the next Blasters coach. Well, all this and more coming up in this edition of Sports Update Ghana. So as usual, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So quickly, let's set the ball rolling. And following Ghana's abysmal performance at the 2021 African Cup of Nations, which saw Ghana pick up just 1 point and exit the competition in the group stages, which was by far Ghana's worst performance as the AFCON 2021. Well, the Ministry of Youth and Sports directed the Ghana Football Association to part ways with Serbian tactician Milovan Rajevac, which occurred about 1 week ago, and on the 25th of January, the Serbian tactician was sacked. Well, days after, it appears that some names have popped up as the likely favorites to become the next Blasters coach. Well, the Blasters will have to find a substantive coach before their game against Nigeria, that's the Super Eagles, in their 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifier playoffs. Ghana missed out on the 2018 edition of the Mondial, and they want to return back to the World Cup. And this time, the only obstacle standing in the way of the Black Stars is Nigeria. And why did Ghana part ways with Milovan Rajevac after bringing him? Well, he couldn't achieve his first mandate of helping Ghana to at least win the AFCON. If not win the AFCON, at least should have performed better, even did not win a game. The GFA had to part ways with him after pressure from the Ministry of Youth and Sport. So here is the case. This is where the confusion is. Now, the GFA is the sole entity responsible for appointing coaches for the Ghana Football Association. Well, this time, government says that you want to make a recommendation so that the GFA would also appoint this coach. It means the GFA have brought in coaches and they sack them because they are not able to meet their mandate, and that government will have to pay severance package or pay the coaches off so that they can leave the job, so that the GFA can appoint a new coach. But this time the government is saying that no, I've had enough. You've appointed coaches and I've paid them. This time let me also appoint the coach so that you accept them and you announce them. Now the GFA is saying no. Imagine you are building a house and you have an electrician, and your electrician has been going to buy electrical gadgets and all that, but anytime he buys it, it's faulty. So you say, okay, you don't like it, I'm the one who gives you the money to go and buy it. Now let me also go and buy it so that you come and fix it. Your electrician is saying no. So that is the issue that the Ghana Football Association and the government of Ghana, through the Ministry of Youth and Sports, finds itself. So what is the issue? Hughton is the coach that government wants to be appointed as the next Blasters coach. It is said that the English-based Ghanaian coach arrived in Ghana on Friday, purposefully not for the Blasters job, but it came up that the time at which he arrived, the Blasters job had become vacant, and then governments are pushing him to become the next Blasters coach. But the GFA says that they have another coach in mind. Who do the GFA have in mind? Addo, who is the assistant coach for Dortmund. He is like the youth coach of Dortmund, and he was the assistant coach to Milovan Rajevac. But here's the case: Addo is busy with his work at Dortmund, so you won't be having time for the Blasters job and all that. And yet the GFA are saying that, see, it is Addo we want and not Hughton. Hughton, when you compare his achievement, is very good. See, compared to the kind of coaches who have come on board to be appointed as the best coach suitable for the Ghana job, I can tell you that Hughton is the best coach. When you look at his CV and his credentials and what he has achieved so far, he is good. He has been able to qualify 2 teams from the Championship to the Premiership. He has been able to manage teams like Spurs, West Ham, Newcastle, Brighton and Wolverhampton, name it. He has managed a number of teams. He knows the players. When Hughton is brought on board, you can imagine the number of players who you'll be able to convince to come and play for the Black Stars. But the GFA is saying that no, government, don't try and impose a coach on me. So that is where the confusion is. Well, it is said that the coach is set to meet up with some government officials to decide on the issue of he becoming the next Black Stars coach on Tuesday. I will bring you up to speed on all that. Also on Sunday, Chris Hughton met with the father of Callum Hudson-Odoi, that is Bismarck Odoi, at a hotel in Accra named, I think, the Labadi Beach Hotel or the La Palm Hotel, and they had some fruitful discussion, and Callum Hudson-Odoi has been convinced to naturalize and play for Ghana. And according to the player, he will only play for the Black Stars if Chris Hughton is appointed as the Black Stars coach. I did a video, so you can go back and watch that one. But what is the GFA doing so far? Well, the GFA is saying that they are not aware of Chris Hughton's arrival and they didn't even invite him to come to Ghana. Now, here's the case. Anytime the GFA wants to appoint a coach, they allow the coach to come down so that they can have a fruitful discussion and talk about the salary and all that. Now, a coach has taken his flight and come to Ghana. You are saying that you don't want that coach. And the Ghana Football Association, for the first time, I don't think this thing has happened before, they've gone to Europe, Germany to be precise, to convince Otto to accept the job to become the Black Stars head coach. Is it by force? The man is happy with his work at Dortmund. Looking at the Black Stars job, see, we all know it's not sustainable. If Otto is fired right now, which team is he going to? Which team is he going to? But the job at Dortmund, Otto feels that it's a job that is sustainable. See, if the head coach of Dortmund is sacked today, Otto won't be sacked. He's the youth coach. The dismissal of the Dortmund head coach does not affect him. But the GFA wants to go and convince him. Well, 3 officials of the Ghana Football Association are currently in Germany. That is Geto Kreku, Bernard Lippe, the German technical director, is responsible for getting Ghana a style of play and all that. It's also part, and one particular official of the GFA have all traveled to Germany to try and convince Otto to accept the job. Otto is a good coach. See, by far, he's a good coach. But the guy doesn't have time. If Otto really wants the Black Stars job, when we were going for the AFCON 2021, you could have just asked for some permission. You could have just asked for leave to join the Black Stars so that they can go to Cameroon so that Ghana will perform better at the AFCON 2021. But yet again, he didn't. Tells you that the coach is happy acting as an assistant coach or behind closed doors for the Black Stars than being in the front row for the Black Stars. In 2017, when Coach Kwesi Appiah was in charge, Otto was still there with the Black Stars. He was the scout for the Black Stars. So it tells you that the coach is happy being in the shadows for the Black Stars. Maybe he thinks that it's not the right time to become the head coach of the Black Stars. But chinchina, dreams ninti, vision ninti, omo pese Otto nembaso. And one more thing, Chris Hughton will not allow player influence. You won't come and you allow you come and tell him that go and call a player at Alfire, go and call a player who I'll call him for 8 times and come and bench me. No. Chris Hughton is a coach who knows what he's up to. You won't allow anybody to influence his way. And that is why many people believe that the GFA do not want to appoint Chris Hughton. But the Ghana Football Association has to appoint Chris Hughton, according to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, according to the sources and reports that is emanating. The government is willing to accept Chris Hughton, but here's the case: Chris Hughton's salary is the big issue for Ghana right now, because Chris Hughton's salary is speculated to be around $100,000, and if government is able to pay $100,000 for Chris Hughton, you know what is going to happen if Chris Hughton is sacked? The next coach who is going to come after Chris Hughton is going to be demanding more than that. But the decision of Ghanaians to stick with a Ghanaian coach is what has caused all this issue of who to appoint as the next Black Stars coach. Well, are we going to see Otto assume the position of becoming the next Black Stars coach, or is Chris Hughton going to become the next Black Stars coach as per the favorite of government? Well, in the next couple of days we'll see what will happen. We know that the government wants to meet with Chris Hughton, whilst the GFA are scheduled to meet Otto for a meeting as well. Well, on Tuesday, I will bring you up to speed on all that, but it's Wednesday. That is going to be very exciting because the government of Ghana wants the GFA to meet with Chris Hughton, but the top hierarchy of the Ghana Football Association are not in Ghana. They are in Germany, and they are set to return to Ghana hopefully by Wednesday. So that is the schedule of how things will pan out. But if you want to know what will happen on Tuesday, also I'll be here. Well, there are news emanating on other sporting issues, so as usual I'll be bringing you up to speed on all that. So do what, subscribe to the channel. Message channel way there semenshia be any about the channel there Charlie. I don't understand Tree very well. That's why I'm able to express myself in English and Ghana. So as usual, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I told me Adama few near Addo.